And we're back. Let's keep going on our aimless void through Mass Effect. Where were we last time? We just got done meeting Sovereign. We need to go to Ilum, I think. No, we'll find out.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements.
Ooh.
Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his Geth.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
Such a good-looking ship.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
Finally.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Nothing.
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
What do you... No, it's not over. What?
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
It's ridiculous.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
This is so dumb.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
What's weird is that I don't pull out the Spectre card. You're like, hey, I'm a Spectre. You can't
Commander,
do this.
I've got a message
So-
from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
Alright. Let's go, Garrus and Tally.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Exogeny officials have announced that their research colony on Pharos is being shut down. Difficult living conditions combined with poor yield of viable discoveries made it economically unfeasible to keep the colony going. Exogeny stock...
Don't really care for any of that.
Commander Shep, Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
I'm not in the mood, Miss Al-Jalani.
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
I don't have time to justify myself to your viewers. I have a galaxy to save. Excuse me.
Yep.
Your choice, Shepard.
Because I know what she tries to do later on. Alright, wards. Flux.
glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
You had to know what was gonna happen. Why didn't you warn me?
I tried. The ambassador wouldn't let me get a message through before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now.
What?
But you can't give up.
There's other ways.
They all think this is over, but we both know it's not.
We all
You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
There's gotta be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options.
Anderson's a boss.
I break into the ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Citadel Control?
If you're lucky, the patrols won't catch you.
I'll be careful. You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
So if this gets resolved this quickly, what was the point of it? If you think about it, it's like, well, maybe we should have just...
Pardon me, soldier. Can I
part.
take a moment of your time?
We want to go to... Wait, we want to go to C-Tech. Why? There it is.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Okay. They asked them to cure an incurable disease.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in...
Sir, this is a restricted area. Sir, you can't...
Let's get out of here.
Freeze! Back away from the console! Hands up! Now!
Jeez. Sound like a shotgun.
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Easily taken care of. Alright.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Oh no, who's it?
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't blame you for blowing her off. She should have made a request through channels. I have PR people doing spin control, a little mimetic engineering, and people will forget about this in a week. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Let's go finish the fight. Oh my gosh, it takes 261 Earth days for a year to go by. Oh, wow. It's a very slow planet. Let's go get it.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find
Oh, now
another
I just saw
landing
your
zone.
messages. Hello.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Is it worth playing or not?
Joker?
I can do it.
Mass
Gear up and head
Effect
down to the
1.
Mako. Joker,
So
drop
the
us right on
starting
top of that
part.
bastard.
It's pretty rough, I'll say. So if you're wanting to get into the game and you want to do all 3 of them, first one's pretty rough. But then when you get part to the further on, it gets a lot better. Like 2 and 3 get a lot better. Can't hear me properly. What's going on with my audio? I've always been having this problem. How about now? Can you hear me okay? Let's keep testing it. The game is too loud? Alright, let me see if I can fix that. I thought I turned it down. Maybe we just gotta wait for after the cutscenes. I'll answer them right after the cutscenes.
You two, keep moving inside now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found a way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Okay. Now we can mess with the audio. It's at 50 for each. Let's go 35. Oh yeah, definitely. But when we get to like Mass Effect 2 and 3, you're gonna see that the graphics get a lot better and better. Granted, they're not as good as like nowadays. This game is, it's quite old, I'd say. But I don't know, the story I think is the best part about it, and it holds up really well. Let's get her some last of the first aid and guess we can hack it. But yeah, so this is Mass Effect 1 of 3. it's the oldest one, and yes, it looks rough. It looks really rough. The controls are really rough, but when you get like really into it, it's not half bad. I had to suggest it for people if they want to play it. I would say maybe check out like a small review thing of it and see if it's up to you, because you know it is a third-person over-the-shoulder shooter. You've got like a team of people you go with, but it's only single player, at least the first couple of years, and it's mainly just the story. It's about Mass Effect. Ooh, whoops. Wrong ability. Thank you for the follow. Bertha24. Nice. So yeah, if you're gonna get into it, make sure that you want to get into it for the story, because I almost guarantee you if you try and get into it for the gameplay, you might not enjoy it as much. My new streamer, yes, I am new. I started streaming pretty much this year. For the very beginning. So you're seeing the very beginning of me streaming. So hoping that one day I'll be able to I don't know. Well, I appreciate that. I tried to make it look a lot better. Really nice. I'd say the worst thing I've got is my camera. And even though it looks really good, probably, because I'm pretty sure you guys can only see on 1080p. There's a 4K one. But you need money for that, and I don't got money. So I'm just gonna have to wait. Content creator, I mean, I do have YouTube. On Twitch, YouTube. I'm trying to make more videos. I'm thinking of trying after I get done with this Mass Effect game. I'll try and see if I can make a 30-minute episode of my whole journey. All the failures, all the successes that I had. As of right now, you know, I enjoy having people on. Yes, these guys. I always say that, it doesn't matter how good you are, it always does something that you're not aware of. Oh, man. Alright. I need to pick a better gun. Let's see. I mean, I'm shooting at them, but their shields, that shield is very strong. And then when you get a very healthy death, one with a lot of health, it becomes a problem. They always keep know what it is? Garrus isn't using his sniper rifle. Tali isn't using her shotgun. I do not condone this way of playing. Play this way. One down. One more to go. Basically just abusing the AI. There we go. Now we go. Whew. Ooh, new pistol. Is it an upgrade? It is not. I still need to adjust the sound? I'm still too quiet? Oh my gosh. I imagine I have to do my little box I've got. Audio is going to be a problem. Well, now. Do I sound a lot better? Do I sound better? Better? Okay. So it was just because my gain was too low. That's what it was. People kept saying that I was too loud in the other one. I was too quiet in this one. Audio's gonna be a problem.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Good. We got enemies up ahead. What are you talking about? If you ever choose to play the game, these guys are probably the worst enemies. They skitter around, they jump over the walls and stuff. So much. There, I think we got them all. Nope, never mind. Gary, stop stinking around back there. What are you doing? Hey, you figured it out. Figured out my name. This is like I try to stream daily. I'm currently doing about 4 hours for about 5 days. I don't usually stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays, or at least I'm trying to make those my weekends. But when it comes to streaming, if I get like more attention and people want to see me stream more, I would definitely do that. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. You only stream 1 day a week? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's not for everybody. And it's also like, you know, you've got stuff you gotta do. You've got things that you need to like take care of. The only reason I'm doing it this much is because I've got time. But I could do it more. But just like you, I'm lazy. I'm just like, nah, don't want to stream that much. I also don't want to get burnt out. That's something that I've heard happens a lot. People get burned out. I always forget, are these the Proteans or are they not? That's crazy looking. Oh wait, I know what I need to do. Did I go the right way? Yeah, it's up here. Yeah, I'm trying to shoot for affiliate, so I'm hoping to get more people. You only stream for 2 hours? Oh, come on. I bet you could do 4. I bet you have enough. I need a lot. So I'm just starting. So I need like... Honestly, I need more people. That's what I would like. I need the 50 people coming in and chatting a lot. When it comes to hours, that will be no problem. I'm maybe like 4 hours right now away from it. About 4 hours. Hopefully, if this gets bigger, I'll do it longer. Just like before, I don't want to get burned out. And I feel like that's definitely is if you like stream a whole bunch and then you start treating your stream like a job, then you're gonna start hating streaming. So I'm kind of on the side of, well, I'll try not to stream a whole bunch so that I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't know how they do 24-hour streams either. Like, maybe one day I'll have the stamina to do that, but as of right now, I'm like, how do you do that? How do you have the energy to stream that long? That's crazy. Yeah, find out if you can get the secret from him. If your friend streams for 24 hours, tell us the secret. Get him to tell us. I don't know if I could do half a day either. 12 hours does seem tough. But yeah. So I just try to stick out 4 hours. And it's been working. I've been enjoying it. And I've been having quite a lot of success. Or at least in my opinion, success. It's just a 4 hours. Hey, hello, Vandal. Welcome.
Negative contact.
We were just discussing, Vandal, about how many hours we stream, stuff with me and Ayla. It was pretty good. Just talking about our experiences streaming. While going through some decrepit ruins in Mass Effect.
entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We'll have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
You know, there is something that I actually set up, and I really want to, at the very least, get affiliated. Because if I get affiliated, I actually have a mascot. He's like right up above up there in the top corner. But I don't know how to set him up so that you don't have to pay $1. Like, I have him at the bare minimum right now. It's $1. And if you guys ever donate $1 and then post up there whatever message you want, it'll read it out. And I really bad want to get affiliated so I can start getting that going, because it's so funny. I even have TTS read it out. It's so fun. I personally go for a few hours per month or per year. Yeah, I'm trying to make it like a weekly thing. I'm trying to do like 12 to 16 hours a week, the very minimum. Because I think if you do it consistently enough, you'll build up a community of people that want to see your stuff. And eventually you may, who knows? You might get big or you might not. Who knows? You're in my team? Wait, you guys are a team? I don't know how to set it up to where you don't, sadly. I might have to like look into it, the mascot again. Maybe I could set it up to where even you guys have seen right now could be able to use it. But as of right now, I don't know how to do that. But we'll see. When I get my 2-day weekend, maybe I'll go, oh! Try and set it. Is this what you came for? Professional gaming? Gosh dang it. I think I've died like 6 times on this mission. Alright, let's make sure everybody's healed up. Get the barrier set up beforehand, and then we'll go in. Really? You don't have my rope? Remember, dying is fun? I mean, for some people. Alright, fine. Let's lame it out. I don't want to lame it out, but we'll lame it out. We're going to back away and just pick them off one at a time. Where should we do this? Let's do it over here. Runaway. I've never heard of that. Wait, is that the one where you're like the Boldy? Can't be that one, right? Don't kill me. Egg. Look at these primes. Okay, come on. I got this. I can get these guys. What's it about? Schoolboy Runaway. Because I've never heard of it. When the sound is loud, I can't hear you? Why is it so loud? Thank you, Amanda, for the follow. Game sound? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why it just gets so loud. It must just be a Mass Effect thing. Like, I don't know if there's anything I could do about that. I could try, but now it's okay? Well, yeah. But when it gets like in combat and stuff, and it gets too loud. But I was asking, nope. You can't hear me now. Like all of a sudden it just gets too loud. Because even the game audio is loud. Can't get capture anything. You think it's the capture? Why am I already...
Now I'm ready.
I need to back up and reassess where I am. So right now you can, even with all the audio's not that loud. That's weird. Anyone else having that problem? Is it on insane difficulty? You want to see the difficulty? I'm pretty sure I could change the difficulty. Let me see. Yep. I'll show you what the difficulty's on. It's on normal. This is just Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1, you can get one-shotted easily. This is what old school gaming used to be like. It's like, you need to know what you're doing. You gotta go in. Or you just simply do what I do and just rain them out by shooting them when they're behind the wall. Like that. Yeah, I think we got everybody. There. I think we need to get up there. I mean, if you're contemplating getting the game, I'm not gonna try and like suggest to you like, yeah, you should 100% get this game. It's so much fun and stuff like that. The first part of this game, Mass Effect 1, it's rough. It's really rough. Like, enemies one-shot you. You gotta go and like, you gotta go out of your way to go get weapons and gear, usually on the main story quest. There's very little weapons and gear. When it comes to leveling up your character, you gotta know what you're putting your skills into stuff. So it's like, you kind of gotta be invested when it comes to Mass Effect 1. But once you get past that, you get to Mass Effect 2 and 3, it really gets its own, like, it really starts to take off. And you really start to have a lot of fun with the combat. It starts to get really good. So, yes, Mass Effect 1's a slog, because it's old and it takes a while, but, you know, once you get there, you get past it, you start to have a lot of fun. And I really think that Mass Effect 2 and 3 is when the story gets really good. No, I mean, I've played it. It's just that I found a wheel a year back, and I've started playing FPS games with it as a challenge. Wait, you're playing FPS games with like a gaming wheel? Like a driving wheel? Is that what you mean? Because that's insane. Why are you doing that? That sounds crazy. Why do you do this to yourself? Why? Oh my gosh. So you're one of those kind of gamers. You're the one that's like, oh yeah, Consort Radon. Let's make 6 of them. That won't be that hard.
Come on. Saren's already got a head start.
I don't know if I could do those kind of challenges stuff. I might be able to, but
unless he's already found
who
it,
knows?
then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
I'll respond to that in a bit, Vandal.
Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
So, to those who don't know, I'll give a bit of context. Way in the beginning of the game, my main character, Shepard, she touched a beacon, which basically had her brain downloaded scrambled up messages from the Protheans. She kind of knows their language and kind of knows what was on the beacon, but slowly it's being revealed what was on it. And what we just heard was Protheans from 50,000 years ago basically being like, oh shit, we're under attack by a bunch of ships. So just to use that to catch up. But there's something else I want to talk about. It's Vandal right now in the chat. He plays FPS games with a steering wheel, and he uses the pedals to move his camera up and down. So my team, if you see the 3 people right here, if you go from left to right, there's Garrus, which is the Torian. There's Commander Shepard in the middle, which is me, the human. And then over on the right is Tally, the Quarian. That's my team right now. So Tally is her name, Garrus is his name, and then his race is a Torian. They're basically like, gosh, honestly, if we're going to get into this, I could sit here for the next hour telling you guys about Mass Effect lore. Like, it gets deep. It gets really deep if you want to go really into Mass Effect. But still, oh my gosh, Vandal, that is crazy when it comes to that kind of stuff. Alright. It's
the
a
message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible! The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
So Vandal, I have over 600 hours on this game. I think I get the plot. So yeah, you probably know the plot really, really well. But do you know all the secret stuff about the races and stuff? Do you know Krogans have 340-degree vision? Yeah, they can see behind themselves. They know when people are supposed to be sneaking up on them. And yet for some reason, they always get snuck up on. I think it's a running joke in the game. There's like so many like little details. Like Garrus, his blood is blue because his body has or his blood cells, they have a better way of containing oxygen. So normally when we, humans, when we cut ourselves, on the inside our blood is blue, but when we cut ourselves, it gets exposed to oxygen and turns red. Well, their body, when they cut themselves, their blood is blue, both on the inside and outside, because of the way they, like, hold in blood. Yes! So, Vandal, yes, they have prey vision. And the reason why they have prey vision is if you look at a Krogan, they're like frog people. If you like look at them, they look like frog people. But because they were like raised or evolved on such a hostile planet, and their reproduction like went crazy, they became the dominant once they switched from a vegetative food style to a carnivorous. Once they became carnivorous, they became like the dominant species, and they started just completely making their planet like crazy. They're crazy. Like, Krogans are amazing. Some of them can live to be 5,000 years old. I think we meet one in one of the later games. Krogans are just nuts. They have, if I remember right, they have 4 hearts, like close to 4 lungs, I think, like that. They just 2 stomachs. It's insane. The more and more you get into it and you like learn about Krogans, they're insane. It is 2 damaged.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
So yeah, like, it's one of my favorite things about Mass Effect is, sure, there's the main plot of the game, like all the story and all that, but then you're like, hey, I want to learn about Taurians. I want to learn more about them. Why does their face look like that? Because they were modeled after birds of prey. So if you look at his like fins, it looks like a bird's like feathers and cowl, and then how it goes down to like a beak on his face. Yeah. Quarians, if I remember correctly, which is Tally's right here. Can't remember how they look without the mask. I think they were supposed to look a lot more alien, but then they changed it to look human. But yeah, there's so much lore here in this game. It's crazy. Alright, what are we doing? Aren't we supposed to mess with the thing to open a door? At least I think so. Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, if I could take this moment real quick and say to you guys, thank you for joining the stream. Usually I get like a bot that just comes in and watches and is trying to advertise. But now recently, as of the past 2 streams, I've actually been getting a lot of people. You guys are the most, but I've been getting people now. And that's blowing my mind that I'm just all of a sudden starting to get them. It's crazy. So, thank you. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, going through the codex, it's so much. And yeah, you're probably like, I don't really want to read through this, I just want to play the game. But then you get someone like me, who does go through it, who does read all of it, and then I could just sit here talking for hours, talking about it. Just talking over and over about Mass Effect. Let's take all these. All right, we need to go do some armory stuff. Check our weapons real quick. Get a new sniper rifle for you. Get rid of everything else. Is there a new pistol? Nope. What about a new shotgun? Yep. And I guess you can have this. Oh, we got a Geth gun. Didn't even realize that. I want a Geth gun. And you can have that gun. Some more stuff. We'll look at it later. So yeah, like, when it comes to this game, if I ever had to suggest it to someone, like, do you want to get into the game and stuff, I'd probably suggest them to not start with number 1, maybe skipping to number 2, which it does ruin the story. Like, there's a lot of lore stuff that you learn here and stuff, but I'm like, just go watch someone else do it. Jeez, Vandal. You know, I call myself a gamer, but you're a gamer. Like, you play the game. You play it on insane difficulty. Every class. Every single game.
They look like stasis pods. The
That's
Protheans
insane.
probably tried to...
Ooh. I meant to dodge those. Ooh. I do not like the Mako's driving. It overcorrects so much. That's crazy, Vandal, to have that kind of gaming capability. To be able to play on those high difficulties. Because I know how hard Insane is. Because I played Mass Effect 3 when I was a kid on Insane difficulty. And it's insane, to say the least.
What's happening?
It's a trap. Sarah must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
I can? Like with this? I didn't think it'd go hard enough. Jumping over those missiles. That is pretty cool, though. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it. What do you think this is?
Whatever it is, we should be careful.
I think it's the Protheans that's gonna tell us something. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Alright, Virgil.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Gosh, that's crazy that they have this small little robot that they left behind 50,000 years. And it's like, oh yeah, I translated your language. Don't worry about it. And it's like, wait, we've only been here for like an hour. How did you translate our entire language? It's crazy. Can you imagine if we had that now? God damn it, Vandal. You can't casually say that you defeat insane difficulty and then just make a pun about it. God damn it. It's not how this works. I'm over here fighting for my life, and you're running around going, running at the speed of sound. Got nowhere to go and only a rainbow. Just having the best time of your life. Gosh dang it. I don't have time for this.
Saren could be at the conduit right now. We have to go.
You seek to end a cycle that has continued for millions of years. To stop it, you must first understand it, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
So he said that this cycle has been happening for millions of years. I asked in a previous one, because they dropped a bunch of lore. Like, if you don't know the lore of the game, you have no idea what a cycle is, you have no idea what indoctrination is, and you don't know what really Reapers are. There's an event that happens in Mass Effect, and it kind of seems like it happens every 50,000 years, where a race of beings will reach a certain point of technological advancement. Like, you know, to the point where, like, science and magic are almost the same. And when that happens, Reapers, these giant crustacean-looking ship-like things, will show up, wipe out those races, like kill them, but then add their biomass to themselves, like to their people and stuff like that. And then they go back into deep space and do it again. And like wait until that happens again. And the mass relays are specifically designed so that when people find them, your technology just goes crazy and you just learn all this stuff about it. But if this has been happening for millions of years, I always thought it was like this has happened like, I don't know, 100 times, maybe 1,000, millions of times for millions of years. That's crazy. Like, that's almost at the beginning of the universe. By the way, why don't you have a custom logo and banner? Because I'm poor. But I'll eventually work on it. Try and see what I can work with. But my little icon, that's custom. I did it myself. This AI has been here probably 50,000 years. It has probably been one of the things that has uplifted some race. So it probably knew some of the dialect and the translator did the rest. Or something like that. Maybe. Or what I'm assuming, because of the way that it talked and stuff like that, is that it basically heard enough of our language, like basically, you know how we use 26 letters in the alphabet. It heard enough of that and then was like, okay, cool, I can assume these words correlate with one another, and wrote a program. It's kind of like how, like, you know how like Chat GPT You like ask it a question and then it like prints it out. Like we're almost very close to having probably AI that could translate language like that. I'm betting that's what this thing did. I'm betting that's what Virgil did. It's in some way like figured out a puzzle that was language. Alright. The perfect trap.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
And so it says that when they went to the Citadel, they just wiped out their leaders, like before they even knew what was going on. But that wouldn't happen in this one, because if they wipe out the Citadel, who cares? The Citadel's useless. Our leaders are useless in this game. Vandal with a message. Yeah, probably, but I'm just saying that Protheans uplifted all the species, so who knows? So, if I remember correctly, they didn't uplift all of the species. Protheans, if I remember correctly, they kind of like looked at us like we would look at like monkeys. Like, sure, we could teach monkeys stuff, but it's gonna take a long time before they actually become something. I believe the only race that they quote-unquote uplifted was the Asarians. You know, the blue skinned people with like the little tendrils on their heads. What Liara is. Those are the ones that like Protheans directly were like, you shall be the ones that will inherit our galaxy and our future. You will defeat the Reapers. But we're getting into spoiler territory for Mass Effect 3, or 2. So we'll get to that later on when we get to those games. If I remember correctly, actually, there's this really funny scene where we find out that there's a Prothean like message, and it's talking about a recipe, and like Shepard tries to go and find this recipe. He gets all the pieces, or they get all these pieces, and then the last piece is like this meat type thing, and you go and try and find it on this planet, and you go there and you find out that it's Solarian meat. They were eating Solarians. You know, a sentient race currently. The Protheans looked at them like we would look at like salamanders. We're just like, oh, that looks tasty, let's eat it. It's crazy. Alright, let's see what's going on. They wiped out all of you?
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
And the reason why they were... Oh. Ayla gave me a follow on Twitter. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't really know what I'm going to do with my Twitter. I'm going to be honest. I don't Twitter. But I was like, I'm going to make it. I'll post some stuff here and there. It's probably going to be like Honkai Star Rail relics, because I just like that game, and I'm like, I want to flex and show off my relics, and that's it. But who knows what I'm going to do with my Twitter. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't know what I'm going to do with my Twitter. I might post up like when I'm streaming and stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, Vandal. No spoilers, but yeah, Vandal, you know what I'm talking about. So, if I remember correctly, the reason why they're so thorough in the investigation of, like, wiping out people, killing them, like, why the Reapers are able to get all of a certain race is because when they come in and they do indoctrination, you're basically fighting your best bud. Which is... that's crazy. Like, your best friend, you now have to fight, and that's... ooh. No, I'm not saying you're spoiling. I'm just saying. I just don't want, like, people who, like, have not seen it to, like, go and see it. But yeah. You know what you're about. You know it.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
So I wonder why we never, like, try to use this more. I wonder what happens after.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
Krogans also eat Solarians, but those dudes eat everything. I mean, true. I think if I remember correctly, there's a story of a Krogan who got abandoned on a planet, and this planet had no vegetation and no wildlife of any kind. So what he did to survive is he ate like rocks, and he found like special kind of like substance in it. So he would eat rocks. And because his stomach, the way it worked, it would go through like multiple stomachs, it somehow like slowly processed the rocks and got nutrients out of it, which was just like, what? What the heck are these Krogans up to? What are they made of? These are ridiculous. So after years, decades, centuries, the Reapers persisted. My energy reserves were dwindling. What did you do?
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel.
Ooh.
First support staff, then security.
Ooh.
One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
God, that sucks. That sucks to have like your entire race dedicated to like an AI watching over you, and then the AI goes, "You're not worth it. Bye." Can you imagine? Just like, oh, my processing power, like I need more power, and you keeping you alive isn't worth it, so peace.
He couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers? the one achievement that I will never get in this game, which is go find all 45 keepers in Mass Effect 1. Man, I'm never going to do that achievement. Oh my god, it sucks. But what about them?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
This time when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. Why? Oh! That's why. Huge spoiler. I'm not gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it later, when I get to the other games.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Not this time.
I'll take Sovereign down. Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Alright, sweet. We got a mission, and what we gotta do. Let's move.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Let's do this.
It's tragic. For all their great achievements, the Protheans lost everything, just like my people. Even their last plan failed.
The Protheans did not fail. They gave us a chance. It falls to us to make the most of it, so I suggest we hurry.
Gosh, this... I hate the Mako's controls so much. It overcorrects so much. This thing. I'm just gonna bounce off of every rock. Welcome back, Daniel. We're driving again. Excuse me. Why no boost? Because I'm bad at the game. And I also just don't really like the controls. I feel like I'm always gonna lose control. That's weird. I dodged half of them, then I got hit by the other. go. Oh. Ah. There we go. No rockets. And I hit a rocket.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have
If
to get
I
through that
ever
relay, and
can,
these Geth aren't gonna make it
if I ever
easy
play
on
this again way down the line, I remember it, I'll definitely do those jumps. The crustaceans are attacking. Such a cool scene.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
They're already there. Not enough time.
Hang on. Things are gonna get a little rough.
Let's go. There we go.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
How many times have I played this game? I think the first game I played like 3 times. But once we get to like 2 and 3, I've played those like 5, 10 times each. Played them quite a bit. But I'm not a master. I can't be playing the game on a steering wheel and using pedals to look around. I'm not like that. Yeah, I mean, I played it quite a bit. I enjoyed it. Show yourselves! I have a gun! There we go. Let's move. Wait. Oh, I got the glitch. You know about that glitch? Every now and then, when you enter an elevator, your character will not just take the standing position. You can just spin around looking at whatever you want. Doesn't happen a whole lot.
The Citadel's closing. They're sealing the station.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
Literally just plows right through them. Vandal. I personally played ME1 9 times, the second one 8 times, and the third one 7. Is there a reason why number 1 you've played the most? Is it just because every single time you start anew, you just like doing number 1 and going through it? Because personally, I find this one to be the most difficult to get through. Once you get through Mass Effect 1, the other two are a lot easier. At least my opinion. There's a part of me that whenever I play, I'm like, should I just skip Mass Effect 1? Because it's just the controls and just the difficulty of it. That's the only reason. Other than that, I really like it. Yeah, second one can be difficult, but I don't know. I think if you get the right class and you get the right weapons, you know what you're doing, you can get through it pretty easily. Is it usually the Cerberus mechs? Is that what gives you trouble? That's what gives me trouble. Okay. I'm in a sticky situation. No. Oh my gosh. Yep. Right from the beginning. Actually, I want to see something. Got their guns. Shooting at me. I'm here for the story. Even though I did choose it on a harder difficulty, I could have made it easier, but, you know, whatever. You know how the classic thing is, streamers don't take accountability. No. Let me shoot! There we go.
Good as new.
Whew. Jeez. Pulling out my old Call of Duty ways of playing, where I just instantly run to the side and try to survive You're going down with me. Look at the scale of that thing. It's how big a Reaper is. There we go. See, and not just from the first part. Let me get done with this combat, and I'll get your thing, Vandal, because you make some good points. Because that's a lot, and I want to read it. Other guns, yeah. Just keep coming. Okay. Whew. Now that we got a second, I want to read out this message from Vandal. The second one locks out weapons depending on class. Engineer, Adept, and Sentinel only get a lousy pistol and SMG. Introduced ammo, and if you play it on Insane, everyone has either shields or armor, so most of the abilities don't work until you win through those. Maybe not most, but a lot of the abilities. So, I 100% agree, and I'm okay with the lockout on weapons. In my opinion, each class should have a lockout on weapons. Like, I think I'm playing Adept, and I think that I should be using my Adept abilities more. The only reason I don't is because I don't like this wheel. I don't like how it works. That's why in the other games it's a lot better, because you have a button specifically for certain abilities. But, here's the thing that I say. When it comes to shields and armor, you can actually find ways to either completely ignore shields and just shoot through the shields, or you could find certain weapons and abilities that like eat through shield armor. But if you introduce that system, then give more weapon variations. True. I do think it's true, because once you get the Carnifex, it's like, well, I'm not going to use any other pistol. But I don't know. I mean, it also gives the idea of like some of these weapons are pretty good in their own way. Like once you get certain weapons, those weapons can carry you through the whole game if you just upgrade them correctly. Honestly, there's pros and cons to it both, and I think the funniest thing that you like brought up was like the ammo, and I want to tell you something. I don't know if you know this, even though you've played the game a lot. So in the first game, like you see over there, the ammo counter, how it's like heat, and then it goes overheat, and then I can't shoot. Do you want to know the reason why they switched from this to ammo? They wanted to compete with Call of Duty. Let that sink in. This type of thing was wholly unique. Basically, every single gun in their universe, a clip, quote unquote, is a piece of metal that's like yay big. And what happens is the gun shaves off a tiny bit of it and shoots the bullet out at near light speed. Not light speed, but near light speed. And the only reason why you stop shooting in this version, number one, game, is because the gun gets too hot. Because, you know, you're shooting too many bullets, so you have to stop. Because almost in every single one of these guns is a little tiny mass relay that shoots the gun, shoots the piece of metal really fast. And they got rid of that because they wanted to compete with Call of Duty. And Call of Duty is just like, okay. And now people hate it. They're like, go back to the other one. It was so much better. It was so much more unique. And it's just one of those moments where a manager basically was like, we need to compete with Call of Duty. Let's make our game more like Call of Duty. And it's like, but boss, our world building. We have really good world building. But Call of Duty. I want the Call of Duty. And it's like, damn, that sucks. Get rid of world building just for Call of Duty. But you got to admit, it's a little easier to, instead of waiting for reload, to just have your character reload. Waiting for heat, just have your character reload. Like, I get it, but there's a part of me that's like, I wonder if they would have kept this. How good that would have been. Because then every single gun in like 2 and 3 would have had unlimited ammo. So yeah, that's some trivia for you. If you ever like, hey, if you want to know this obscure random thing that means nothing about the game, let me tell you. Oh my god. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Oh!
Good to go.
Whew. That was close. Almost died. There's actually something interesting that you can do. I think it's in Mass Effect 2 and 3. If you have Garrett's and you get him high enough level and you do all of his like stuff, you can actually get him to be the deadliest person on your entire team. Like, you can shoot through shields, you can do all this stuff. It's crazy. Wait, Garrus, what are you doing? Switch back to sniper. What are you doing? You, let's go to your left. Well, I'll read that one out and just go there. That one, that's a good conversation to have as well. Come on. Stop. Die, turret, die. Come on. Moving on up. Oh, jeez.
Good to go.
Okay. I wonder if I have... Oh. Okay, done with combat. I can read this now. Vandal, again. Okay with locked weapons on 3, since it has all kinds of weapons depending on your playstyle. 2 only has 3 SMGs, from which 2 are shit. Only 1 is good. 3 pistols, which is either shoot fast or shoot strong with a laser attached. I must be remembering Mass Effect 2 like completely differently. I could have sworn that there was like 5 of each. But you've played it more than me, so you probably know it better than I do. But I also, if I remember right, I don't think the guns are that big of a matter because now you have your abilities. Your abilities are supposed to be really big. But when you're playing on Insane, I bet every little thing that you can squeeze out of it is super important. So, yeah, I thought there was 5 of each. I thought. But I might just be remembering it wrong. It's been a long time since I've played Mass Effect 2. So, who knows? Because if I remember right, some of them are like mission rewards. Like you're supposed to go do something and then you get the mission. Or you get that as a reward. I don't know. Give me the meds. Oh no, that guy! Who knows if I get done with the stream, the next one will be number 2. So we'll see. Yeah, I bet something would have been fun with machine gun. Ah, the glare from the gun. Holy cow. Are you seeing that? Like, check it out. That is such a huge lens flare. There we go. If I remember, isn't Sentinel the one that can create like a personal shield around themselves? Like they have a glowing shield? I thought they can have a machine gun, but I guess they can't. Or am I thinking of something else? Cutscene. Oh, I was right? Okay, cool. I thought they could have a machine gun. That must have been on multiplayer. Jeez. He's got his surfboard again.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
Heading to that master control panel and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard. There is a place for organics in the New Order. The Reapers need men and women of action. People like us. Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it. Surrender to the Reapers, and you will be spared. Join us, and we can find a place for you.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die, and your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans, not by you. The cycle always continues.
So wait, your shields... So when you lose your shields, they regenerate and they become stronger? You know what? I'm betting I'm remembering. Because one of my favorite things was in Mass Effect 3. There was the PvP. Or no, the PvE multiplayer. Where you could play as like the other races. There was a Krogan you could play as, who was a Sentinel. You could put on the shield and stuff. You go up and you just headbutt people to death. So much fun. He could carry a machine gun, if I remember correctly. Like, you could give him a big old machine gun. And that was wild. That was crazy being a Krogan with a machine gun. Just mowing everything down from afar. Anything comes close, you just headbutt him to death. So I must be remembering wrong, like what certain classes can do and stuff. Once I get to 2, I'll know.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic. Organic and machine intertwined. A union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard. The evolution of all organic life. This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
Yeah. On 3, you can get whatever weapon you want. I was talking about 2. No, I know. I was talking about the 3 multiplayer. That's what I was talking about. It's just a different conversation. I'm thinking of different stuff. I'm getting stuff intertwined. But when it comes to 2, I'll have to look and see. Alex, yeah? She does look like she's just like having a really long talk. A really long talk to herself. Just like looking out. Oh my god! Look at her neck! I've never noticed that before. Look at her neck. That is not a healthy neck. What the heck is going on?
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
Alright. Let's do this. The final fight of the first game.
I'm done arguing with you. Let's end this.
Ooh.
Lock shields.
Get out there. It's just staring to the void a bunch of pictures. Yeah, probably.
It's the Reapers. Way to go.
He really needs to get off the hoverboard. Stop shooting missiles! Really? More? Let's boost our shields a bit.
Lock shields.
Come on. No! Ugh. Why is it so hard? least for me. Oh my god. Leave me alone. I'm a small man. There we go. Oh my god. This is not fair. What are you doing? He shoots like right through our barriers. It's ridiculous. Oh no, no. He's gonna do it again. Can I head here? Oh, there we go. Let's try. Cheating, hiding here. Feels like cheating. Come on! No! Why am I my gun? Oh. Probably. Yeah, I'm just not good with the wheel. I'm just not good with putting up the wheel and then trying to use abilities. Damn. He's dead. Now he'll never come back and we never have to worry about him ever again. There is nothing that will happen. So I'm gonna level up. That. Let's get. Oh, you already have like everything I want. Let's do one last check of our weapons before we head in there. Less damage, but it has way better heatsink. Sure, I'll do that. Why not? Tally, what about a shotgun for you? Ooh, wow, just a better shotgun. Yes, please. Wait, you never said that you were? You were just thinking about it? Oh, I've got that completely confused, Vandal. I thought you said that you were using a wheel. Because that's insane if you were. But if you're thinking about it, go for it. That's content. I bet you people will watch that. 100% do it, and then upload it on YouTube. Because I bet you people will look at that. That sounds really funny as a challenge. You do it on other FPS games, alright. The wheel I'm talking about is this wheel. It's called an ability wheel. So when you hold down the button, like you hold down RB, it brings up the ability wheel. This is the wheel I'm talking about. I'm not good using this wheel at all. I hate it. Alright. Use it on New Vegas, Dead Space 2, and Black Mesa. Nice, nice. Alright, let's do this. Let's finally stop the Reapers.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
True. That's why you can't waste reinforcements trying to save the Council. You must hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just want to kill the Council. Screw this. So you're more of a keyboard and mouse kind of person. So that's really good. Like people who play with mouse and keyboard, I know that they're way more accurate. Yeah, you're 100%. I'm gonna do it, Alex. They're way more accurate, and they can like do certain things. Like they're just way better in the game, in my opinion. Like if I'm playing with Xbox control, but I like controls that are made for human hands, and I'd like not having arthritis. So. I'm just joking, by the way. It's just what's comfortable for me. I grew up on the Xbox. I will die on the Xbox. Let the Council die.
Hold off, Joker. We're not sacrificing human lives to save the Council. Keep our ships back until they can get a shot at Sovereign.
I hope you know what you're doing, human. Don't let the Council die in vain.
That's a little rude.
All Alliance ships, hold formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance.
Blood for the Blood God!
This is the
Skulls
Ascension.
for the
We're
Skull
taking heavy
Throne!
damage. Guardian defenses are over. Kinetic barriers are
Amazing.
offline.
Commander, they closed the channel. Make sure he's dead.
Council smells death to the enemy. Yeah. Yeah.
He's dead.
What's happening? Who could have foreseen this?
I am sovereign at this station.
So normally, yeah, I'd let the council live, but I've actually never gone through a playthrough through the council. Let's see if we can finally get one of these abilities off. Let's do. I'm doing it. What about... But I do agree, like, it is fun to, like, mess with the, council. Oh man, I totally forgot that. They're gonna summon more people. Let's go down. Did you just shoot a ton of rockets? Whoops. What the heck am I doing?
Fire in the hole!
There we go. Yeah, we'll leave that there for now. Oh, check on that.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Yeah, I like the idea that, like, the council, like, contacts you, and they're like, will you help us? We're being damaged. And you just leave them on ignore. Imagine, like, a phone call. Just like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Stop it! Stop jumping around. Going with my... Stop moving. I think Saren really likes doing fun. Really enjoys. We almost got into half. I just ignore everybody else. Can I get him? Or with his shield. Can I get him? Hey! Is he dead this time? Yeah, he turned to ash.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Get it with everything we got.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Oh.
Go!
Alright, alright, alright. That was one tiny piece of Sovereign. Look at it.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Commander Shepard didn't make it. Never mind, Commander Shepard made it.
We got your message, Ambassador. What's all this about?
These are strange times, Captain. The battle with Sovereign changed everything, and we need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Council is dead. The galaxy is looking for leadership. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. The losses have made the Alliance stronger. If we step forward now, nobody will be able to stop us.
He's probably the size of 10 battleships or something? Yeah. So the Reapers are huge. Like, massive. And it's one interesting thing I found about it is if we go further on in the games, some of them are different sizes. Like, they'll look exactly the same, but some are, like, way bigger than others. Which I'm wondering, I'm like, is that because, like, they're older? Like, their age? Or some of them, like, kids and stuff? That's
the Council was always holding us back. When I saw the opportunity to get rid of them, I took it.
Good God, Shepard. How can you even say that?
Don't act so surprised, Captain. We all know it's true. Sacrificing the Council assured our victory over Sovereign. The end justified the means. We humans understand that. It's what makes us stronger than the others.
What are you saying?
The galaxy needs leadership, real leadership. When a crisis hits, we can't be paralyzed by debate like the old Council. The new Council must rule with a single voice. It must be assembled from one species alone, humanity.
The rest of the galaxy isn't just gonna bow down because we tell them to. We'll need the fleets to bring them in line.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before, and they don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe in humanity because of you. Your ruthless pursuit of Saren and the Geth, your defiance of the Council, that's what humans are capable of. That's how we can defeat the Reapers. The others will follow us, Shepard. They know we're their only hope. We will have a human council with a human chairman.
The ambassador's right. I may not like it, but we can't deny the truth.
Given everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to know who you think our chairman should be.
I mean, it's clearly the captain. One single race. Race supremacy. I've always known Mass Effect to be a racist game. Don't take that out of context. I mean, I want captain. I'm gonna do captain.
We're about to go into war. We need someone with military experience. Someone like Captain Anderson.
You make a good case. Captain, are you ready for this?
I don't know if any of us are ready for this, but I'll do what I can. So what happens now?
We quit wasting time.
You two can argue politics all you want, but the Reapers are still out there. They are coming, and I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
It's not racist if it's alien. True. True.
Shepard's right. We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it. And no other species in the galaxy truly understands what it will take to survive. The other races will have to follow our lead. We need to take control. It's time for humanity to rise up and seize its destiny.
I've never seen this ending. What the heck? Is this only in the Legendary Edition? Imagine picking Udina. I could never. Never. Absolute cinema. Maybe. I'm wondering if I did go like hard Renegade, if he would have been better. Alright. Oh, you're talking about the planet in the background. Oh. No, what I mean is the planet in the background. I've actually never seen that entire scene where where your character stands there with the planet in the background. Never seen that. Is that only in Legendary Edition? Because I'm pretty sure that's just a Legendary Edition thing. There we go. All right. You've never played the originals? Yeah, I've got all 3 games for Xbox on the originals. I swear that that's new. I swear that that's new. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to like look at it later. All right. Thank you, Vandal. Everyone else who's been on this with me. Who I got? Vandal, who pretty much has been here from like the beginning. And I just so many other followers that I've gotten today, which is mind-boggling. When I started this, I was like confident that I would have 1 to 2 views a day. and that I would have maybe 10 followers by 3 months. But if we keep going at this pace, or if I keep going at this pace, and people show up and want to see what I'm doing, we're easily going to crush that. Like, no problem. So, thank you for everyone who came in, everyone who's right now watching, everyone who did come in and watch for a bit. I really appreciate it. And this really motivates me to keep going. Next stream, we'll do it on Mass Effect 2. And we'll just pick up and continue the story of Shepard. With that, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace.